Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Robuilder YouTube channel. Today, well, the day I'm recording this, Pet Simulator X came out, and I'm uploading once again on the Intel Plays channel, and I'm infatuated with the game. Let me go ahead and show you guys what the idea for today is. So, I think I just broke the teleport. Like, I was supposed to be able to scroll down more, but I broke it. Anyways, there's a zone that's not out yet, the fantasy zone. And just by looking here, it looks like it's gonna be kind of like a crystally, not even a cave, probably like a meadow with flowers and crystals and just like a magical type vibe place. So today, I want to go ahead and build this zone before it comes out. And then when the zone does come out, just see how close we were. So first, we're going to take some notes in how Pet Sim is built and what I think all will be coming. Now, in this teleport, before it broke, it says 3 new zones. Also, if we look at the achievements here, which I also can't scroll all the way down on, there's an achievement for getting 3 more zones. So I know that this fantasy island, or whatever it's going to be, it says fantasy somewhere, I forgot where, there's going to be 3 zones. We're going to build one of them today, but a spot for the other ones. And I think it's going to be kind of jungly, crystally vibes for this. So right here is the other currency. Now, if we look at this, it looks kind of like an old rock rune with some moss over it. So, with this key right here and the crystals over there, I'm going with a forest that has like a lot of flowers and crystals and life, and they're not going to be changing the linear layout. And this map is very, very simple to build. There's not really any elevation changes or anything like that. So, with no further ado, let's hop into Roblox Studio and get started. Alright, after a best guesstimate from just running the span of the Pet Sim map across and this way, and doing the same in here, I think it's going to be about 250 by 250. I'm not sure, how close that is, considering I don't have studio access or anything like that. But this should be a close-ish guess. That's position. I meant to do size. Alright, and we know that the fantasy land is going to have 3 zones. So let me go ahead, make this kind of a color right now. Duplicate this and move it over. It's a linear map layout as well, so it's not anything too bad. And let's make this one just green for now. Colors are, they'll change later on. And then we'll grab this guy. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say the first zone out of all of them is gonna be a cave. That's just what's screaming my name right now, because you're leaving a cave in a cannon. I'm not gonna keep jumping back into the game or anything, but at the end of the Pet Sim map, there's a cave, you open it up, and then there's a cannon that launches you. I'm gonna guess it's into another cave. So, first zone, we're gonna build the cave. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna need a crystal. I'm gonna go ahead and build that within Blender, and then we can always move it around and stuff in Studio. So I'm just gonna extrude this, scale it in, and then extrude, well, not even extrude, just scale this down, scale it in, and just like that, we have a crystal. Very, very simple, and I can go ahead and make that a lot better in Studio itself as well by making a few different ones of them. Let's go ahead and auto smooth that, and then we're gonna need some sort of a rock, which we can just use a cylinder itself for. Not really much with that. I guess we can scale the top in just a little bit and down, just something like this for the rock itself, like the ground in the cave. We have crystals, we have this. Anything else? We need some sort of vegetation. Vegetation seems pretty important since they have like all of it on that coin as well. So we'll just use a icosphere, which should work pretty good. I shouldn't have moved it just yet. Let me go ahead and delete that and bring in another one. And we want subdivisions at 1. I think that should be a-okay for us. And these should be all the assets we need to go ahead and make the cave. Very, very simple. Alright, here we go. So I don't think they will have a full enclosed cave. I think it'll be more along the lines of just border walls sort of thing, something like this. Because most of the maps in the game are definitely pretty simple. So we'll go something like this, I want to say. And I'm just going to kind of bring these up and down every so often, duplicate them, something along the lines of this, and then I'll go through each of them and make them a little bit different, rotate them a little differently, everything like that. And we should be in a good spot here. Alright, so for now we're going to rock it with something like this. In fact, I want to say, since there's a new currency, there's probably going to be a new shop as well. So I'm going to bring this out, and I think there's going to be a new shop because it's a whole new currency. Just like they did in Pet Simulator 1, once there was that winter wonderland, it was a winter currency, and then everything else was invalid. So I think there's going to be a new currency. Now, the shop, I would assume they're going to keep that like bright, fun look. Steps up here for more eggs, and then another step here if they decide to do any bit of a secret once again. I'm gonna go ahead and build out this shop, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is coming along alright. I am kind of just rushing it together because I want to get this video out before they actually release the zone. And the zone says coming very soon, so I mean, they could release it today. Hopefully they don't, but I mean, if they do, hey, I mean, I tried, okay? Now, what I'm doing right now is just adding, like, some bit of, like, life to the actual thing, like, just, like, leaves, so it seems kind of overgrown. If it's just a cave, it doesn't fit fantasy theme at all, so I'm definitely giving it my all to try to, you know, just make it seem a bit more nice, a bit more fancy. However, this is by no means my top quality of build. If you're new to the channel, this is something I'm trying to throw together very fast to, you know, fit with the times that we got going upon here. Now, I'm trying it out here, okay? Let's put a huge one over here. One thing that Big Games does a lot is something I also do. Very oversized assets. It just easy way to fill in space, honestly, and it looks good. So there's a win-win. Let's put that right there. Put one over here. We'll give that like a rotate and a turn just so it doesn't look too similar. And then I will put another set right up here. I'm gonna shrink those down and bring them up here. Something like that. Now we're gonna hit that with a rotate and a turn. Hit that with 2 rotates, 2 turns. Why not? There we go, guys. So that's looking pretty good. Now we need to add more vegetation and life down here. With Big Games, everything they do, this is open. This center area is open, so we have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna see if I can find pet sim coins. Pet sim coins. All right, I typed in pet simulator. What can we find here? Not a lot, actually. I'm surprised. Pretty surprised. They also have a pretty simple texture all over the ground. They usually, like Pet Sim 1, they did triangles. Pet Sim 2 was a bit different, I believe. Like, different textures in each area. And this one, I'll have to double check, but I believe it's circles. At least in the last zone that I was in, right here, I was thinking it could be one of those spots for like an upgrade station or anything of the sorts like that. So I'm gonna go through, add a bunch of vegetation all over this place, try to fix up the lighting a bit, make it seem more Pet Sim-esque, and I'll be back. Alright guys, honestly, it would be like better quality than this, of course, but so far, I think this is looking really sick, and I kind of want to rebuild it, but actually take my time on it. Now, I added a texture to the ground, seems to fit the vibe. I think the transparency could be a little bit higher, like maybe 0.97 or so, something like that, just so it's a little less visible. I do think this texture fits pretty good. It's, I don't know, it's just kind of like cool. Now, we have this spot over here, which would be for some sort of a machine. And of course, I'm not going to build all the eggs to fill this place up because, bro, that would take a little bit of time. Now, I am going to grab this. Hopefully, there's another secret door because in the Pet Sim that I've been playing, Pet Sim X, there is a secret door back here. So let me do something quick for that. We could definitely do, like, a pretty crappy door, to be fair. I just, you know, getting my point across here. And then we'll go, like, purple, because I feel like that is a very good color for what we're going for here. Why does this look like a portal in Minecraft? Okay, let's go, we'll go blue instead, I guess. And, then I'm gonna duplicate this. I'll make it smooth plastic. And we're gonna go back to the gray color. Bring it out a little bit. Bring these out. Something like this. And then we're gonna kind of run through this like so. Once again, doesn't need to be perfect. Just getting my point across here, guys. I'm imagining the first out of the 3 zones in the Pet Simulator update is gonna be something along the lines of this. We're gonna have another shop. I'm thinking it'll be in the cave. And, there's not really much else to it. So, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.